Hi everyone. Now we will learn how we can make header with routing in Angular, and here we will keep our header very simple. We will not use so much style there, but we will focus more on the routing. So we will learn three major things there. First one, how we can use active classes. Second one, how we can use a home page or maybe some other page for route path. Third one is, which is very important and that could be asked in interviews also, which is what is router link action options and in which case we have to use it. So we'll take example for this property also. Alright, and this is our Angular 19 playlist that will definitely help you out for Angular job, project and interviews. You can access this playlist from description box of this part. So let me give you a small demo what we will achieve at the last of this part. So here you can see that we have a very simple header. We have some menus there: home, login, about and contact, and respectively our route and page is also getting changed. Here you can see that if I'm on the home, then we are on the route and the text is coming from the home page. Then for login, route is also get changed and the page is also get changed, as well as you can see that links are also getting highlighted. So this is the active class. So let's say if I'm on the home page and if I just refresh, still the active class will be there after refreshing. Alright, so now how we can do this code, let's start. But before that I need to remove this code, whatever I done for demo. Okay, so all fresh code has been removed. Now this code we done in the last part. So if you haven't watched our last part, which is basic routing, then link is given in the description box with the playlist. You can check it out there. All right. So now what we need to do, I'm going to open the terminal, which is already open. So I'm making two components there. First one is header and second one is home, which will be used for home page. So let me mention there ng g for generate, c for component and header. So here you can see that header component is created, and similarly I am creating home page also. There we go. All right, so first what I'll do, I will place home page there so that we have all the pages. Then I will move this stuff to the header and we'll add some style, then active link and everything will do. All right, so let me close this terminal. I don't need it more much. So let me open the app.route.ts. The all three links are mentioned there, right? So let me create one more path, and the path will be blank because we will open our home page on the route, and component name will be home component like this. Perfect. And now let's move to the app.component.html and let me place one more link there. So guys, what is router outlet, what is router link, we already discussed in the previous part, right? So let me mention there a blank route and let me mention there home. So if I just click on the home, you can see this home is already open, right? Then login, home, about and contact is also getting open. So let me put h1 tag in the home component also. Let me put there home page, and there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now the next thing is I don't need this h1 tag. I will remove it. Okay, so I have to place all of these you can say that links in the header now, right? So let me open header, then header.component.html, and I don't need this p tag also. I'm just putting all of these there, but now they are not visible. Why they are not visible? Reason being because we have to add this header component.html file in the app.component.html, and for that keep in mind we have to use the tag as a tag this component. And what tag we have to use? Whatever is mentioned there in the selector of component. So here we have in header.component.ts we have app.header. So let's move there and let me mention app header. But still after this you will find an error there. Let me show you. App header is not a known element. Why? Because in the app.component.ts we have to import it. So let me import it, header component, and now it will work. But you can see that these links are not working now, right? If I just open there, they are the links, we can see that, but they are not working. Reason is that because in header we are using router link, but in header dot component.ts file these are not mentioned there. Okay, so how we can do that? You have to simply import it there, just mention there a router link, and now you will find that they are perfectly working fine. So now we have to add some style also. So again move back to the header.component.html file. I'm taking one nav element, then h2, and there I'll put logo, and then I will use this ul. Now still this is looking same, this new element is there, but now I have to add some css. So what I'll do, I will, with the nav tag, I will put the display flex. Now the both are parallelly, and one more thing, I will just do justify content, which is space around, space between is fine, right? And we have to put the margin left 10 pixel, margin right again 10 pixel. Okay, so either you can do all css in a one shot, or either you can copy this and paste in the header.component.ts file, and don't forget to replace one sec guys, this element.style with the nav, right? Because nav element we are using. Now after refresh, this is perfectly working fine, so css is applied there. Next thing what need to do, move to the ul, and there again I have to display flex. We need to put the display flex there, but there are dots that we need to remove, so just put there list style type none, but still they are like very congested there. So what we can do there, there are two options, either we can give padding to the all these links, or either we can just give width to the list and then put the justified content space between. Perfect. So now this is much better. So let's copy this style again, paste it here, and the next thing we have to change it ul. Perfect. Now what I need to do there, ul.li.a, because in the ul we have the li's and there we have links. So there I want to remove this underline, text decoration none. So now you can see that we don't have underline there with these text elements, and they're perfectly working fine. Okay, so this is seems good, but can you just check there if you can't see on which link I'm clicking, which menu is opened right now? We can't guess, so that we have to put there you can say that active class also. So what you need to do there, come back to the active component.ts, sorry, header.component.ts, and import, you can see that router link active property, router link active, and the same property you have to use with all of the links. So I will use there router link active, and I have to give a class name. So I am giving class name active there. You can give any class name to this, but I will give the active only because this is we are using for active the menus, right? And you have to put it for all of the menus. Then one more important thing that you need to do, which is you have to add some style to this one also. So open again dot header component.ts file, put their active class, and let me give a background color red. You can use any other color, even you can use some better style also. But now you can see that about login, and any page I'm opening, that is getting highlighted there. If I just click on the about, here you can see that, and about page is there. But there is one thing, home is by default active there. Why is that? Because see, what is the route for home? Here you can see that this is the root route, and that's why this is coming in the way of each of the route. So in the login this is also present, in about this root is also present. So what we need to do there, we have to put the router link active option, and match should be exact, and let me show you first how this is work, because we have to use it with the home only, because home has the active route, root route actually. So use their router link active options, and then we can say that in the brace quotes we have to use, you can say that exact is true. Now what it will do, it will check the route, and if route is exactly matching, then it will only active, not on the half of the path will be active. So after this, now you can see that only one route is active at a time, and this is perfectly working fine. So this is how we can use, or you can say that we can use header with routing, we can active classes, we can use RouterLink active. One thing that can be asked in interview, what is the use of RouterLink active options, so that you can say that to match the exact route, or if they can ask like what property we have to use for matching the exact route, then you can say that RouterLink active options. That's all for this part. If you still have any doubt, confusion, you can ask me in the comment section. This is my Paytm and GPay donation number, and please don't forget to watch this playlist. That will definitely help out for job interviews and projects. Thanks everyone.